He earns more in a day than some nations do in a year. Recently, reports claim that he is the highest paid executive in the world. India doesn't tax its people just because they are Indians. After applying all these, his Indian tax liability would be 7,488 crores. But what if he refused to pay Indian tax? The consequences are severe. Hi, I'm Singh. Welcome to Big Studio. He earns more in a day than some nations do in a year. 48 crores every 24 hours. 17,520 crores in a year. Yet, there is a question that no one seems to answer. Can India legally tax him?
The billionaire nobody can tax.
Meet Mr. Jagdeep Singh, co-founder of Quantum Scale. Recently, reports claim that he is the highest paid executive in the world. But there is something far more fascinating and controversial.
Tax secrets.
India has one of the highest tax rates in the world. But why do billionaires like him escape it? Or do they? Today we break down the loopholes, global tax laws, and shocking numbers. So grab your seat because this is going to blow your mind.
How India taxes citizens, and the secret of residency.
India doesn't tax its people just because they are Indians. It follows a residency-based system. Here's where the things get tricky. First category, resident, but ordinarily resident, ROR, taxed on global income. Second category, resident, but not ordinarily resident, RNOR, taxed on Indian income only. Third category, non-resident, NR, no tax on foreign salary. If an Indian stays in India for 182 plus days in a financial year, he becomes ROR, meaning India can tax every rupee he earns, even from foreign companies. But if he stays in abroad for more than 9 out of 10 years, he becomes RNOR, which means India cannot touch his foreign salary.
Stay. It says stay down.
So, where does Jagdeep Singh fall? If he is ROR, then how much tax he owe? Let's cross the numbers. Brace yourself because these numbers are unbelievable.
The billion-dollar calculation. How much tax will he pay?
Now, let's see. What if India had the right to tax him? India also has a progressive tax system, but for ultra-rich individuals, it also has an extra surcharges and fees for education and healthcare. Base tax rate 30% on income above 15 lakhs. Surcharges 37% for income above 5 crores. Health and education fees 4%. After applying all these, his total Indian tax liability will be 7,488 crores. Here's the breakdown of Indian tax calculation. Base tax 5,256 crores. Surcharge 1,944 crores. Fees 288 crores. Total 7,488 crores. That's more than total annual revenue of some Fortune 500 companies.
The USA tax versus India tax battle. Who gets the money?
But here's the twist. He's already paying taxes in the USA. The United States follows a progressive tax system, which means the more you earn, the higher percentage you pay. Since Jagdeep Singh earns 17,520 crores per year, roughly 2.11 billion US dollars at 83 USD, again he falls into the highest US tax bracket.
US federal tax bracket 37% tax on above $609,350. Total US federal tax equals to 6,482 crores.
But wait, here's more. The US also has state taxes. If Jagdeep Singh lives in Texas or Florida, where the state tax is 0%, his US tax stays at 6,482 crores. But if Jagdeep Singh lives in California, where the state tax is 13.3%, his total US tax jumps to 8,812 crores. But what if both India and USA try to tax him? This is where Double Taxation Avoidance Agreement comes into play.
DTAA, Double Taxation.
If he already paid 8,812 crores in US taxes in California, he can deduct that from Indian tax liabilities. Since 8,812 crores US tax is greater than 7,488 crores Indian tax, he owes nothing extra to India. This is how rich Indians legally avoid paying tax in India while living in abroad. But wait, here is another twist. What if Jagdeep Singh lives in Texas to avoid Californian state tax of 13.3%? Is just paying US federal tax 37%. It means 6,482 crores, which is less than Indian tax. India allows deduction for foreign tax paid 7,488 crores minus 6,482 crores. The final Indian tax is 1,006 crores.
6 crores.
From owing 7,488 crores to just 1,006 crores, all thanks to tax treaties. But what if he refused to pay Indian tax? The consequences are severe.
The billionaire tax evasion dilemma. What if doesn't pay?
Penalty 200% fine, 2012 crores extra. Interest 1% per month. Jail 6 months to 7 years. Misuse of Indian assets and passport cancellation. Don't forget, India get real-time tax data from 100 plus countries under FA, TCA and CRS agreements. So, hiding, not an option. Here's the final truth. India can tax Jagdeep Singh only if he becomes ROR. If he remains an NRI, India gets nothing. And now, here's the biggest question for you. Should India change its tax laws and start taxing all NRIs just like USA does? Comment your opinion, yes or no, and let's discuss. And don't forget to like and subscribe. If you feel this video an informative source, then please share it to others. Thank you.